With your feet in the air, your head on the ground. Try this trick and spin it. Yeah. Your head will collapse and there's nothing in it. And you'll ask yourself, where's my mind? Where's my mind? Where is my mind? Way out in the water, see it swimming. Hello, and welcome back to Save the Light, or Dan Plays Save the Light. It's a welcome back for all of us, because for you guys it may not have been very long. It may have only been a couple of days since the last video aired, where I slowly lost my mind. Unrelated to me slowly losing my mind over the course of an episode, the gap between recording sessions has been quite something. As you can see the date here, last time recorded 30th of January, 12:32, so I recorded one really early in the morning. That was the sort of tidy one, and then I pretty much came straight back like a couple hours later and did the next one because I just sort of left it paused, and that session of frustration ended at around 12:32 there on the 30th. It is now the 22nd of February, and yeah, that's a long time, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's a very long time. So yeah, the only thing I'm worried about now is because I think I know pretty much where I'm up to, because I edited those videos pretty recently, so I'm not completely lost as to where I am up to and was up to. But I know that there was one more fusion to do. I can't remember which one it is. So that's going to be, yeah, that's going to be a pain in the backside, because I legitimately cannot remember what I'm going to be missing. But there you go. That's that. So, beautiful map with lots of 100% on it. Obviously not the Strawberry Battlefield. We'll come back to that. We were at the Forge, weren't we? But evidently the game has obviously not recalled that, because that's not what it does. Cool. Okay. So, yeah, I'm quickly looking now on my laptop to see if I can see because I can see it. I've got it here. Peridot and Amethyst were my remaining team up. It's nice that that's the last one actually, since they're the two that Chris has been shipping over on the other podcast. I've just noticed, tragedy of tragedies, guys. I've started this recording. I don't have a cup of tea with me. That's hurtful. That's very hurtful. Very upsetting. Cool. Okay, so we're at the Forge. We pretty much last episode we ended about here. So yeah, there you go. We're not too far off. The green hue that this has threw me at the end of the last episode, if memory serves. I don't think I ever really realised how much of a green hue this section of the game has, but it really does have a very green hue. Even the clouds look kind of green. But there you go. So Peridot looks like she's radioactive in this sequence. Oh, that's what happens when you stop looking for a second at the screen to look at your laptop. You just start walking into a wall. Right, so the question is, where is Hessenite going to be? I suspect it's going to be down here somewhere. Although this isn't a big area, so whatever they've got going on, it's going to have to open up. Yes, that is new. Oh, this is so exciting. If I saw her tonight, do you think she saw me? What if that's the reason she knew about the Forge? Ah, here we go, guys.
Next stop, more adventure.
Very exciting to find out what in the world is down here. The idea of seeing more of Bismuth's Forge is quite exciting. There's obviously loads of implications there in terms of like what was going on during the Gem War. Like if we could see all sorts of stuff down here potentially. Getting a whole new area of the Forge is exciting. Come on, game. Load quicker. Load quicker. I'm willing you to load quickly. It's not promising, is it? It looks like it's frozen. Has my willing it to load quicker frozen? Or did it free? I think it froze before I willed it. I'll give it a minute. It's not looking great though, is it?
Steven, look at
We're there. Okay, phew. Right. Steven, look at this place indeed. Oh, new music. Awesome new music. Is there anything else? I don't know if my original theory is correct and that we are moving towards the end game here or not. We might be. It's really hard to say. Oh, this music is so good. Can Connie chop through these? She can. Did I miss any of those in that last section? Oh no, I feel like I need a garnet. Drats. I don't have a garnet. Were there any other... Oh my god, they've really saved it. Because I noted in one of the episodes of this that they like some of the music was like being recycled throughout the game because they obviously didn't have a huge like, budget for this game. Holy shit, this is such an awesome piece of brand new music. Ah, please tell me that's a warp pad. Okay, great. So when we come back, we can come back to here. Oh, I need a garnet though. I don't want to just switch anyone out. We'll temporarily do a Garnet Connie swap, just so I can get through that. This is so cool. To see more of the Forge like this. So far nothing too... I was gonna say, so far nothing too sort of like... mythology hinty, like about what's going on, because I suppose they probably had quite a limited they probably had a very limited like mandate in terms of what they could and couldn't sort of do. And I know Rebecca Sugar worked with them on this game. This is some of the stuff I legitimately need upstairs to make people secondary weapons and stuff. See, if this is the end... Oh, wow. Wow. Well, if this doesn't feel end game, I don't know what will. Dear Lord. They give me so much stuff right now. That makes me feel like we are very much entering the end game here. Let's have a scan. What do you do? Because what I'm tempted to do now is see what I can make in terms of schematics before we go forward here. So, the whip schematic 1 can do. Tablet schematic 1 can do. Sword schematic short. I'm not wearing my glasses, that's not helping here. Spear schematic short. Tablet schematic short. Guitar I could do. The only one I can do this third one of so far is the guitar, so maybe it's not that worth it. Might be worth me heading back up and getting Amethyst's one though. Shall we do that very quickly? Very quickly. Come on then. Let's do that. Oh, I don't even want to leave because this music is so good. It's got like a real... Oh. You can't tell I like it. If I haven't made that clear. I've made that very clear. Stop talking, Dan. Speaking of music, actually, I may post a video of me opening it, but there's a package arrived this morning, and it's my Steven Universe soundtrack in vinyl, and it is, I mean, it is a thing of beauty. It really is. In regards to, while I'm quickly making these last two items, I think these last items, I'm going to make the whip for Amethyst. In regards to the last episode and my like weird frustration and like stuff, I'm not really generally an angry gamer. I've never really understood rage quitting as a concept. I think what's been fascinating about this, I've got the whip and a tablet to make. I think what's been fascinating with this is there's an extra pressure on it. So, okay, this is just like my weird sort of way of thinking, and I know it's incorrect and like but sometimes you can't help like the way you sort of approach things. But there's this. It's okay. I'll give you. I'll frame it in this context. When I cook for myself and myself alone, I'm a perfectly happy, reasonable sort of cook that just gets on with what I need to do, and like there's no question. It's like it's fine. It just is what it is. It's just I just cook. But if I'm cooking and someone else's meal relies on me, I get quite stressed out when I'm cooking. It becomes quite a frustrating exercise, whereas it's quite a relaxing thing to do when I'm cooking for just myself. It's because I don't like having the pressure of someone else's food being on me. And I think there's a weird situation. There's a weird situation when I'm doing this, in that, to use that as like the metaphor for this, playing a game on my own, the only person I have to be entertaining is myself, so I don't mind if I'm just like wandering around achieving nothing for an hour, as long as I'm quite content doing it. But when there's this weird pressure to entertain, because like these videos are like, they're like an hour long each. Like anyone who's made it this far, and I think there's about 40 or 50 of you to watch the whole way through, looking at the numbers, like, you guys are like awesome. Like, I can't believe anyone would be that interested to watch me just play through this game and then comment and like engage, because it's yeah, it breaks my brain. So I feel this weird urge and need to make sure that these videos are good. And I think what happens is when I do the backtracking episodes, because I'm really looking to clean this up 100%, because why not? And it's looking quite possible at this stage. It's not that hard a game. When I don't achieve anything, and I think I've just made somebody watch this for an hour and nothing has happened except for I've gone in circles because I don't know what I'm doing, then I get frustrated. And I think it's weird because the frustration isn't like the game, it is anything. It's literally just me, like on a very straightforward sort of, I feel like I'm not letting you guys down when that happens, but I feel like I'm like not doing my thoughtful gift. That's handy. I feel like I've not done my best to sort of like make these be worth your time, basically. So let me have a quick. What am I doing? Back to where I was. Let's holy Jeebus. Right. Do I start building up luck? Or why not? Why not? And now let's carry on with attack, because I need to sort out badges as well in a minute. I'm going to take everyone's badges off them and redo them, because... Also, what does her new weapon tier do? All enemies outside of her weapon attack range take half damage from her attack. That's cool. Who else needed to have some points assigned? Maybe, yeah, it was a garnet. It was a garnet. I was building towards that, I think. Or was it? No, I wasn't. I remember now. This is the downside to there being a gap. There it is. I wanted that.
Just another level up. No biggie.
Okay, cool. So let's have a look at badges. Badges are an issue in that I have not really looked at them properly in a very long time. So, Steven. Oh, click the wrong thing. Click the wrong. Here we go. Right. So let's just remove everyone. How do you remove it? I can't remove a badge from someone who's. This is what happens. I've forgotten how buttons work. Right. So what should I give Steve? There are so many awesome badges now. Let's see. give that to Steven because I feel like when I'm running around, I'm usually playing as Steven because he's got the double jump and I like being Steven in that sense. So make him the quick one. Turtle badge increases defense. Burn enemies. Immune to burn. Have a chance to restore. Lucky hits have a chance. I know who I'm giving that. Oh, she's got the taunt and the attack one. No, I don't want to do that then. I want to give that to like Connie basically, don't I? Because someone pointed out that I've still got Steven's like badges that I gave him when we were going through the cold area, which is stupid. What does Peridot currently have? Sneaky sneaky badge. Perfect cast badge. No, those are perfect for Peridot. Lucky Zap badge. Lucky hits have a chance to electrocute and disable enemies. Heal aura badge. Let's give. I think I need to figure out what to give Amethyst. Basically, that's everyone else's badges seem about right. That's in my team right now. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Alright, we'll do that.
Ooh, shiny.
Cool, okay. That took me a minute to figure out what I wanted to do, but there we go. Get some of these. And now... Wow, this area is... very geometrically sort of... I like some of the weird angling they've done here and like some of the... Oh. They've intentionally done some like... strange like shapes and oh what the okay great platform, that's fun I guess. I'm assuming there's some sort of puzzle that I'm going to miss the explanation of how it works but figure it out anyway through repetition and stupidity. That happened in battle. Beautiful. Right, before we go into the battle, let me just... Are they edging towards us? No. What? There it is.
This'll do the trick.
Let's do that a couple times. I want to see their team move really quickly today. I want to just do it like straight up.
This?
Just go straight to it then. Is that? Let's cheat. That's not cheating. I mean, I have the items. Right. Let's. Yeah, okay, that was tense for a second. I really thought I was going to miss that. I don't like the way the camera switched around there. That was really confusing. That threw me, especially as I was heading into a battle. Okay, let's have Amethyst straight away. Just hold you in place while we take out the other guy. Everyone's got moves with Peridot right now. Steven's got one too, but after I've taken out this guy, I'll do the team move between Peridot and Amethyst for the other dude. Come on, Stars, we need you. Right, let's... She can't. Tell what she could do, though. The move I always forget she's got.
Ready?
I'm terrible at this, though. Ugh. Uh-oh. Well, that was frustrating. Ah, I remembered. Perry cannons. Holy shit, there's so many moves. What are they? Molten, so... okay. So, let's build them first, and then I'll use the charger thing. This is how I'm going to do this. It seems like the obvious answer. Oh no. sure.
The parry cannon.
Uh-oh. Right, I might as well do their team move then because I've disabled their... Let's see what this does. I have a feeling I know, though. That is cool. If this does what I think it does. Oh, that's awesome. Now let's build some more parry cannons. Let's build another one. There.
Blur, blur. The parry cannon.
Let's... No, we can't build another one just yet, but we will in a few seconds. Oh no. Cool, so I've done all of the team moves, apparently. Oh, well, my achievement didn't drop. That was the last one. Oh, that's really frustrating. All I have to do is like go on YouTube and look up like a video for oh no, this thing is a nightmare. See, I want to charge up one of Perry's moves, but I want to do this charge up thing, but it's like, there we go. And let's have a repair one that's not well. That's this thing. There we go, not well, like it's ill, like it's got a cold. Dear oh dear. I don't even know what I was talking about now. Well done, Perry. Good. Okay, so... Oh yeah, that was it. I've done all the moves and the achievement has a bot. So what I'll do is I'll probably go on and find a YouTube video, watch all the team moves, see if there's any I don't recognize, and then maybe I have missed one. I don't think so. Peridot and Amethyst was the last one according to my list. And that achievement did. Let me just double check it hasn't popped like in the background. So no, I haven't gotten it. That is so disappointing. Okay, so there's a whole secret special Steven can reach area here along the top, which I'm guessing leads to either a light Steven or probably not a light Steven actually now I think about it, because if it was a light Steven then he wouldn't... Oh wow. Then you'd be forced to give it to Steven. And you don't, like light Stevens, you don't really want to give them to Steven ideally, because you've got him with you all the time anyway. They're most useful for like topping up characters that you haven't had with you for a little while. Redo charm and a level up. I'm guessing that's death. Speaking of those level up charms, I do need to look at my lowest level characters and just... Oh, I didn't mean to do that really. That's okay though. It looks like there's another area I can get to here. This way. No, that's a false trail. Nothing I can get to from there. Is this right? Have I missed anything? I feel like I'm rushing this. I'm not intentionally rushing this, but I feel like I've rushed this. Oh no, that was unfortunate. Oh, now I've got a burning effect. Alright, quick. Feel good tea? Bingo. Okay. Let me go back a little. There were some steps down that other one that I want to look at and where they led to. This song is so good. I'm actually just never going to leave the forge because I really enjoy all this. Although, I mean, I do have my question, I suppose, at this stage is like, what's all this for? I know that sounds really like a burp, but like if the forge is the forge and it's for forging, and all the forging can be done in that upstairs bit, then what actually is the purpose of this section? Like from a practical standpoint, is this where the rebels hid out in general, and the forge was just sort of the entrance to this area, and all Rose's rebellion, like sort of this was their like base camp? It's such a huge area; it doesn't seem to have any functional purpose other than it, you know, existing. There's nothing here. It's not like, you know, it's not like I found a kitchen or some bedrooms or whatever. Oh, that was. I was hoping to slide under and then get to the other guy, but hey. Can't win them all. Right, straight away. You. I don't like you. That's. And then straight up. Just. Yeah. And so that way I can. Nope. Fairy cannons.
Give me a moment.
While that's happening, teamwork. Love it.
And go.
Did that interrupt the move, or will it carry on? No, it interrupted the move. Good. That's sad. I thought I had enough to have a parry cannon now, but I didn't. Nope, but I do have enough to do this.
This'll do the trick.
That will do the trick. Parry cannon. And then.
Be amazed.
No one has like a decent. It's just Steven. Oh, I'll get him to finish off this one. At least that way. Oh, perfect. It's those big guys I really don't like. The floaty ones. I don't like that big knife throwing thing they do. It's that thing that he's building up towards now. That seems to shut it down quite nicely though, and keeps them occupied. Okay, question is, what do I... Why not? Damn, I built that in really the wrong place, didn't I? Parry. Just blame Peridot for me building it in the wrong place. Let's have her build one closer to the problem. And let's have Garnet sort of dish out some damage of her own. Wow. That was interesting. Right. Perry can fix her own. There it is. Is that just what, like a... Oh, yeah. That doesn't have a timer on it. I always just, like... I suppose there'd be no... What would be the point? Because, like, her other move obviously takes you, like, a minute or two to do. Let's... yeah, that's a decent-ish plan. No, it's not going to work because I don't have enough... Yes, I do! There we go. That sort of brings him down, and then... Oh, what? Oh no, that wouldn't have worked, because he comes back.
Steven, stay back.
Garnet's the coolest and everyone knows it.
I really need to look at that one, Garnet. Maybe we need to get the backpack, so I can do a together breakfast on her or a donut on her of some sort. There we go. And then, what can I... There we go. So that move can be totally interrupted. Oh, Peridot. You ain't no slouch. I've been wondering actually as well, is there a level cap on the characters? Is there like a... There we go. Like, is there a point in which they can't, like, grow anymore? And if there is, what does that mean for their build? If you're wondering why I left those gems, it just was not worth falling over the edge of that chasm. Wait, didn't we just leave a thing that I was trying to get to, but Steven nearly died? I need to go back for that, really. See, it's... Oh, there you go. That'll do. I'll leave the one. Yeah, there was a thing like this way. And then Steven was jumping it, and then it all went a bit wrong. He seems to have the highest jump, so I think he's my best option. Oh. I see. Nope, he's gonna die if I do that. Right, I need both feel good tea.
Item, I choose you.
And then a donut.
Item, I choose you.
Times 2.
Here somewhere. Item, I choose you. What am I gonna
Strictly speaking,
what am I gonna
times
give
3.
you this?
I went to all that trouble and there's basically nothing up here. What? What? So I'm not supposed to have gotten over that the way I just did. There's a bit later on in the game, I guess, where you get to wherever that is that I'm seeing over there with Steven, maybe. Or did I just let this go down? Is that how you get there? Oh, you let this one go down. Ah, okay, no, I did do what I was supposed to do correctly. Wow, what? That was fun. Oh, so I was wrong about them putting a light Steven in an area that only a Steven can get to. That's frustrating, but there you go. What can you do? So that was the light Steven. So I'm glad I came back for that. I like that the characters that were behind me, by the way, just zapped to where I was going. Let's see if that happens again. Will they just be ahead of me now? Nope, they warped behind me. I like that the characters of Steven Universe have instant transmission. It's handy. Shame they never use it in context of the show, but you know, whatever. A Dragon Ball Z reference for you there. I do love me some Dragon Ball Z. Right, we can carry on with where we were then. Very distinctly not backtracking. Ooh, this looks pretty epic. And by the way, yes, I was questioning the functional purpose of a dungeon. Essentially a video game dungeon a minute ago. Which is a stupid thing to question because every game ever has had a random dungeon with you just think like, why was this built originally? Because there's no legit reason you would want to build this. Doesn't stop it from being a valid question. And in the context of the world of Steven Universe, I really do think like, if they put this here inside the footage, like what is this here for? How am I doing on those things? It's the yellow ones I seem to be missing out on. there, that orangey one. But otherwise, I think it is just yellow I'm missing out on. I'm not gonna lie to you though that text is really small, and I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't quite. Ooh.
Ooh, I know. Cheeseburger backpack.
Oh, I can put a thing in here. I don't know.
Ooh, I know. I put it in here somewhere.
What does it want me to do? It's taking off every item I've already used, so I haven't used the sword, I guess. No. Is there some key item I'm being thick and I've not?
What am I gonna pick?
So it can't be a Voltron token, it can't be a secret Hootie, was it? Because those go in the doors. No, I don't have the item that goes in there just yet. That's strange and mildly frustrating. Let's see if it's up here somewhere. No. Won't be if I keep falling down. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. So apparently this whole cavern was built to do a giant statue of Rose. No, so I was wrong in asserting that maybe the whole rebellion were down here. It was apparently Bismuth's secret. Just wow though. Where's Steven? Vanished into the... Oh, I see. No, oh, no. That's not... That's the opposite of what I wanted to happen. How frustrating. I see there is a fight back there somewhere. Right now I'm just trying to figure out what... Should we just quickly do it? Why not? Oh, well, that was worth. I notice you only ever get one of those. Right, let's fight this dude. Ugh. Some of my least favorites are here. Guess what, guys? It's finally happening.
Ready?
Oh, shield broken. Suck on that. And then, here we go. I also spent ages building up Steven the ability to get the shield for spiky things. So he could like not get hit by spiky stuff, and then forgot he had it like in a battle where he could have used it. Ridiculous. There's so much going on in this game, so it is really genuinely sometimes hard to remember what. No, let's build a parry cannon. So that will keep this dude in check whenever he tries to fly away. Dear Lord. So let's just keep Steven. I nearly said pounding on this guy. That sounds wrong and weird. Parry cannon built. And let's build another one. Right there.
Here to be amazed.
And then I can use the remaining 2 stars for Steven to take out that thing. I do not like those hooded ones, and they're stupid big bubble things.
This is bad.
Okay, well the situation has evolved slightly. Let's... There we go. And then, as soon as I've done that, I think it is probably time to go. Let's have Perry repair the Perry cannon. No, Amethyst can. No, she can't. No one can do anything. Steven can't do anything. Oh no.
Check out them skill.
Let's just. Yeah. That'll do it. Okay, so where are we? We are. In need of that. Hey, that's better. Your turn, Steven. It's gonna land. Yeah.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Wait, can they do their team move? Oh, they can. Smoky Quartz in his house. Not quite. I'm gonna wait. I don't want to use quite. 2-hit punch will do though. That should finish the job. Good ow. So, what was that? An engraved stone piece, but part of it is missing. I mean, does that have anything to do with this? Probably not, but we'll see. Okay. So I've got to get another bit and come back. That's fine. That makes a certain amount of sense. What's over here? It's just a... Yeah, you can't do anything from here. Okay. I love watching the AI fall off this. That might be the other piece actually up there. Yeah, it is. But last time I fell off this, so I've got to be careful here not to do the same. Awesome. I mean, it's moments like that that I wish I'd like done a different
I've got just the thing.
screenshot for the start of every video. For the title screen. Looks like the last one. Now we can see the complete message. Wow. So, Bismuth put together the second shield schematic for Rose, is the implication. Wow. Well, bye, Rose.
Like another win for the crystal gems.
That's weirdly powerful stuff. We are 46 minutes in. Cool. From my recording, that is. I don't know how long the video is. Sometimes they edit funny. Or sometimes I faff about a lot before I actually start making sure that the sound will sync. Don't know if I can't remember if I did that or not today.
The great and lovable paradise here.
So they did give us a... oh, come on, Steven. Don't just walk straight in. Notice I blame the character, not myself. Even though I'm completely in control. The cameras in this part are ridiculous. So I suppose they have kind of answered my question. Because when I was talking about what is the purpose of this area, I suppose it was built by Bismuth to honor Rose, I guess. Is the implication. It's a pretty big area for that, but I don't know. Gem technology. Maybe they had the technology. Oh. Oh no. Steven not knowing what's going on yet again. What I really need to find at this point is a warp pad. I think I want to change my team up. But let's just, for now. Is that new? Have we got some, no, it's one of those. Oh, we are definitely gonna. We are keeping you in check. Yeah. And we're gonna straight away go for one of these because I want to basically. Oh no. All right. Come on, Perry. And now we've got it sort of down. We shall pummel, pummel, pummel. Okay. Cool, so now all we gotta do is wait for it to roll back around. Hopefully that keeps it dizzy enough so it doesn't attack during that time. That's what I was kind of hoping to avoid. So as soon as we have power again, we are going to absolutely keep you in check. That was very frustrating timing. What do we do here? I do know, Steven.
This'll do the trick.
Plus, yeah, that's exactly what I was waiting for you to do. Then, bingo, dealt with. I hate these things in the boxes. Ah, no stars for you to steal now, though. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Go on, do something. You got nothing. Ah, nothing is. He took my backpack. I said you got nothing, but he had the ability to take my backpack. Oh, you will regret that. Steven will make you regret that. You do not take this cheeseburger backpack away. That is. So, I don't like it when in stuff people say, oh, something's OP, something's overpowered. Because usually it just feels like a bad excuse. I watched a playthrough series recently where every time the guy was getting beat, he was just talking about how everything was OP. Though it's OP, it's overpowered. That feels a little overpowered. The ability to take away my ability to use items in battle feels like a very strong. It feels like the sort of move that if there was a card that did that in Yu-Gi-Oh, they'd have banned it, like Monster Reborn. Yu-Gi-Oh reference there for my Yu-Gi-Oh fans. The Yu-Gi-Oh fans in my list in our viewership. I suspect there aren't many of you. But yeah, that feels quite overpowered. The ability to take away my ability to use. This is a Peridot one. Perry, where are you? Yeah, that's crazy. So there's a ledge there that stopped me from bringing that out. So I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with it otherwise. Warp pad. Oh. Yeah, Peridot is gone. There's definitely something here. But how to get up there is the question. Bingo. Level up charm, which I have promised I will use at some point, and will. Hey, all the characters are back. Cool. Now before I head down, well, first of all, let's just see what's left in this area, because I feel like I've gotten most things now. Oh, so this is a separate section. So wait, let's just... Oh my god, the forge is huge. So that's the workshop. Is that? Yeah, that's the first place I was, down underneath the workshop. I got 88% of the stuff in there, 40% here in the depths, and there's still 2 areas to visit. Holy hell. This Perry puzzle's got me a bit stumped though, I'm not gonna lie. Move on for the sake of the video. We are getting to the end of my recording, I think. Yeah, we really are. I have not got long left. I have to come back to that. Oh no. That'll do. Okay, so we're going to do this battle and then we're probably going to end it here for this video. We are in mid-forging, but it's proving trickier than I anticipated. We'll keep you there that way while we...
This'll do the trick.
And by we, I mean the characters on the screens. I'm doing very little, other than commanding them to do various things. See, if I use Steven, he's going to hit the thing and break the... If I use Perry, she should just... I haven't really been using the Perry cannons in the last couple of fights, but let's change that. Why not?
Proud of you, Steven.
Prepare to be amazed.
We shall wait.
Flawless.
Oh, too early, my butt. Let's see, I was... No! That's not what I wanted. Okay. That's what I'm after. That's a lot of points.
How about
I just had a thought of what I could do.
maybe this?
I haven't used it in a little while. This is the one.
Rev it up.
Here we go. Feel the end game coming. I feel the end of this fight coming.
Cheeseburger backpack.
Right, first of all, let's not lose Steven, because we lose Steven, we lose the backpack. We've discovered this, we know this to be true. Let us quickly dispatch of these guys, because I am running out of time on this video, and I don't want the recording to end mid-video. That would suck. quick. Ow. I wasn't quick enough on my timings there. How long have I got? 3 minutes. Not good.
The Perry plan.
Let's just... Yeah, we go. Alright, so, we haven't achieved, as much as maybe... No, we achieved a fair bit. We've done some stuff. Not gonna be all like, we did nothing this time. We had enough of that last week. If I'm being completely honest with you. Where's Garnet? Break that, and then we are gonna go. Cool. So, yeah, that's everything for this episode. We're gonna leave you on this little random bit of cliffing thing here. We will be back in time for the next one with more of this. Thank you for watching. As always, you guys are the best.